Hello everybody, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. How are all of you doing? Like watching Mahoka no Rakote or something, or the Irregular Magic High School episode 7. Dang, like it's crazy right now. Like we get to see some new faces right here and there, and oh my gosh, I kind of like this episode a bit. It gotten me like crazy. I'm like, oh yeah, it's like but most of the time the action, epicness, and it's fighting. Oh man, like I cannot even describe or express myself on what to say. It wasn't as like crazy and epic like the last episode, but this one is pretty acceptable. The action right there, and then like the fighting, the information gathered here, and yeah, can't wait to start. Alright, let's get started. Alright, at the beginning, Tatsuya is planning out his tactics for everybody, for everybody. Like Leo and Erica go stop whoever's gonna escape, and of course like Jumanji and then the guy Kirihara or something, like take care of some other things around, and it's pretty crazy and intense, and they got through the gate, and Tatsuya on the other hand and Miyuki ends up going to the building, and right now like we end up seeing Tatsuya using his tactical vision or some kind of mind thing, I call it tactic vision or detective vision, doesn't matter. I mean, he knows what's gonna come. Later on he ends up meeting the leader of the Blanche, like Hajime Sukasa or something, I don't know, I forgot his name, but that guy tried to use hypnosis on Tatsuya, and Tatsuya just go like, you think I'm pretty stupid? It's like, the way he said it, information to him, he goes like, you're trying to distract me throwing your glasses up, and you're trying to hypnotize me with this kind of magic thing, and he tells him, you think I'm that stupid? It's like, when he gave him the information like that, it's like telling him, you think I'm that stupid? Come on. You're gonna have to do something way better than that to try to take me out. I go like, you tell him, Doc. And Miyuki says, I'll take care of these suckers right here. You go ahead and go after the leader of the Blanche, And honestly, like, of course the guns got destroyed by Tatsuya, And later, it gets really cool and intense in the end. And by that time, like, one guy tries to stab Tatsuya behind the back, and I go like, nice try. The moment you scream or something and try to do anything, you're only gonna get your ass whooped in the end. Miyuki froze him up, and later on, Miyuki, after Tatsuya left, Miyuki told him, you really, if you it's like, you just rose a hand towards my brother right now, so I hope you're really well prepared and say your prayers that you live. She froze them all up, and then before all of them got frozen up, one of the guys says this technique she's using is Nelthium or something, or I don't know, but her specialty seems to be ice magic for some reason, and that's fine, but it's enjoyable to watch. And we end up seeing Kirihara and Jumanji like kicking ass right now, and Kirihara's like hella pissed still, like going like, I'm really gonna enjoy kicking ass around here, and Tatsuya ends up meeting the leader of the Blanche, but he ends up using his detective vision or something like that to like know what's going on. He ends up using his weapon, which I don't know of. I forgot the name. Dang, I know. I'm sorry, And blasted them, destroyed the guns, ends up appearing, and then they all end up using some kind of magic field around Tatsuya, but he was too wise for that, and he actually knew what was going on. He's a genius for all I care, man. Like, if this guy has a lot of information, he's genius level intellect about magic and any other objects, dude, you're pretty damn well, in trouble, because, like, there is no way that you have a shot against this guy who knows a lot of things about magic and know what's going on. He blasted everyone using that thing, and later on, the Blanche leader's like, what the hell? How are you? And then Tatsuya says, you think I'm still stupid, And Kirihara ends up breaking down a wall or cutting down a door, and ends up saying, oh, so you're the guy that messes up Mibu Sayaka, huh? Here, let me give you a token of my gratitude. ka-ching! Sliced off his arm. I go like, whoo-wee! Badass right there, you know? And of course, like, all that's like settled, all the Blanche members got rounded up to hospitals or turned themselves in, sent to jail. And later, like, we end up seeing Tatsuya talking to Miyuki saying, don't worry about it, you know, it's okay. And he talks to Mibu Sayaka, you know, and they actually had a good, friendly conversation, you know. And after Tatsuya says, hey, you let me know what your date is, so, alright, so I can celebrate your discharge, you know. And he ends up going out, and he sees a butler right there, or someone. Later, we end up seeing who this woman is, or something. Maybe that was in his vision, maybe 2 episodes ago, or 1 episode ago. Maybe 2 episodes, you know? But we don't really know who this woman is, but the way I look at it, I go like, who is she? Like, she says, like, as long as he's the guardian of Miyuki, it's fine, you know, because he's not going to betray the Yotsuba family. And I go like, what are you? Are you his mother, or are you some kind of, I don't know, spy or something to look at Tatsuya, you know, and Miyuki, and we see the hospital, and we see Kirihara, the samurai guy, and Mibu talking. I go like, when I took a look at that, I don't know why, I go like, they're pretty cute together. I'm not gonna lie, they are cute. They're both samurai warriors, you know, sword users. I love them together. I love them together, you know. This is based on my opinion, but I actually love those two together. I mean, they're pretty cute, and they talk friendly. Hey man, don't blame me, but I don't know much about like relationships, but I think they're pretty cute together. And Erika ends up talking to them and so forth, and Tatsuya talks to Mibu Sayaka's dad, Yuzo, I think, but yeah. He ends up saying that some guy named Kazama Major, and this kind of gotten ticked about. This gave Tatsuya Shiba like a fearsome look or some kind of facial expression that's like, hold up, you know him, you know him, and it's like, does Tatsuya know this guy? If he knows him, does he have a grudge against him, or he's like suspicious about him, you know? And later we end up seeing Tatsuya talking to Mibu, and Erika's all like being a crazy, annoying, damn little girl or something that ends up saying, la, you must have been in love with Tatsuya, there's a reason why Mibu dumped your ass, you know. I'm like thinking, shut up, Erika, you're just pissing me off right now. I just want to slap you across the face, you know, but it's comedy, you know, but I can't see the comedy right there. I just see it as some crazy annoyance. That's all I see. And of course, like I did enjoy seeing like Tatsuya saying like blah blah blah. It doesn't matter like if Kirihara actually knows Mibu very long, you know, ends up going into privacy things, and Kirihara says, hey man, you don't speak a word, you hear me? Just don't speak a word. And Tatsuya says, okay, don't worry, I won't. And Erika's being like a freaking like a nosy brat, which I go like, I should beat the hell out of you right now, Erika, seriously. And Kirihara ends up chasing him, and Miyuki and Tatsuya talked after they left, and of course they hold hands and start going back to their ordinary lives. And after the credits, we finally see the guy that's from the opening, you know, and his name's Misaki, I believe, and his friend is George. Oh my gosh, I go like, what the heck is this guy? And there was blood spluttered everywhere with using his red gun or something. And I go like, oh man, look at that, dude. If he has the same weapon, almost similar to Tatsuya that we saw in the opening, I think Tatsuya has his equal right now, you know. And at long last, after 7 episodes, like 7 episodes, people, boys, girls, ladies and gentlemen, the enrollment arc finally ends. Like, I go like, when was it gonna end? Like, it has to end around this episode at least, because I don't know what was gonna happen. I thought it might have lasted up to episode 10. I'm like, oh wow, it proved you wrong, you know. And the next episode we're gonna see in the saga probably is a 9-school competition or something. That's what it says at the end. And I go like, whoo-wee! I'm actually excited, you know? I mean, we finally reached the end of the enrollment arc. Like, we finally reached the end of the enrollment arc. Like, how long did it last? Like, many weeks, 7 weeks, you know? 7 episodes. I mean, I loved it, you know. I thought it wasn't it wasn't as epic as I thought for last episode, but I think it was still epic though. Like after seeing some information and seeing some other people and knowing what's going on and wanting to piece them together, and then hopefully we'll figure things out. It actually is acceptable. 5 out of 5. I mean, the fighting was there, the romance right there is there, and Kirihara and Mibu, I just see them as a cute couple, man. Like, you could consider me wrong, but I see them as a cute couple. I love those two. I just love those two together, Kirihara and Sayaka. I just gotta go like, oh man, you two are just like so close that I just wanna see you guys like hang out more often, you know? And yeah, love this episode. I hope you loved it too. Like more information's given to us. What's going on? We got more information's given to us and so forth. You know. I hope you enjoyed this review as much as you enjoyed the episode. I'm Alpha Zero Forum. Have a great afternoon, people, and whatever it is, like comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye.